WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany, often reviewing rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have a single cask from Nc'nean. So their single cask project is called the Aon, and it is cask number 17, which means from the year 2017, and cask number 340. So this has received a Ex-Rye Cask finish. Which Ex-Rye, I have no idea. Is it Sagamore? Is it Pikesville? Who knows? So this was distilled September 2017. When it was re-racked, no information. Nc'nean, you can do a little bit better than that. You can tell us that information, especially with single cask bottlings like this. It was bottled on September 2023. It was a first fill ex-Bourbon cask, which is just beautiful. 57.1% ABV. 223 bottles, exclusively bottled for Kirsch import here in Germany. Whiskybase number 243864 came on the market about November 2023, and the asking retail price was 109.90. So 110 euros for a single cask. So I've seen it for 114, I've seen it for 129. Somebody's trying to sell their bottle online at the moment for 169, and people have it also for 109 online. So I'm going to compare it to my favorite Nc'nean so far. That is their cask strength. If I'm correct, it's the only cask strength they've put out so far, which is then called the Batch CS cask strength GD06. What GD stands for, I will never know. Maybe someone will inform me one day about that. And we have 59.6% ABV. And the recommended retail price of this product was 99 euros, and at the moment you can get it for 89 euros online. So I'm just going to show one other bottle here real quick, and then we're going to move on here. Recycled bottled, frosted bottle, clear bottle. The Huntress is then they have a blue bottle. All right, so different bottles here, all from Nc'nean, just different things. I like the clear bottle the best, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I like the frosted bottle the best. That really does look nice. Now, there's been a few Aons out there. Now, Aon just basically means one in Gaelic, which I did not know either, and represents our collection of single cask bottlings, they say on Nc'nean. And each cask has been handpicked because it is delicious. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Unique, yes, and unrepeatable, also an interesting idea. And our single cask bottlings are often created in collaboration with partners or retailers who share our core values of innovation and sustainability. So there's one out here that really caught my attention. That's the Aon 17160, and it was here finished in an ex-Madeira cask. That sounds so interesting. So that was here. There was a joint partnership with two of Edinburgh's leading independents, Timber Yard Restaurant and Royal Mile Whiskey. Wow, that sounds fantastic. There's a different bottle out there, which I also saw, which was very, very dark, 17257. And it is a first fill ex-sherry hogshead full maturation. So also about 6 years of age here. I'm wrong. It was bottled 2021, so it's going to be 4 years of age. And they had 308 bottles, and that just looks fabulous. So now our bottle here is somewhat special. As its first fill ex-Bourbon, Ex-Rye. Tell us how long the finish was, please. There's no rule against it. It is 6 years of age. All right, on the nose. The first time I smell this, I get a little bit of candied brown sugar moment. I think Sagamore Signature Rye with 41.5% ABV. Could be a different rye. But it's I like the nose. This is a solid B as a nose. Over here, the cask strength on the nose, it's a little bit more of a sourness going on over there. We have here a more classic Nc'nean cask profile. We have 55% STR, we have 45% American whiskey cask, and we have 2% sherry. Over here, first fill and rye. Let's try them. 57.1, 59.6. 6 years, 4 years. Did we even get the 4 years here? Yes, we did. All right. September 17, September 23. I was hoping for the whiskey to do this. Often at the end, it just wows me, but instead it kind of goes a little sour. This does not wow me. The nose was a solid B. The taste today is a C plus B minus, which is still a great mark. It's a good mark. Not great, but it's good. And I was hoping for more, especially since it's single cask. I've heard so many good things from this single cask from Nc'nean. Almost everyone that's had one of these Aons have gone, oh, this is amazing, this is wonderful, this is the best they've ever had. I'm telling you right now, this cask strength is better, at least for me. Let's do a little instant comparison here. Cheers. They're darker as well, all right? Of course, it's first wheel bourbon and rye. Here we have a lot more of the STR and some little bit of sherry going on in there. That is, at least my batch of this is really, really good. This is a B whiskey. Would I go out and pay another 99 euros for this? I'll wait for the next batch. I would hope that it's 1 year older as well, instead of 4 years, 5 years of age. But this is what I'm looking for that Nc'nean profile. This is really, really nice. Now, would I expect this to be 10 to 15 euros less? Yes. All right, don't forget, I'm paying 25 euros per year for a 4-year-old whiskey here. Would I prefer to pay 20 euros a year and pay 80 for it instead of 100? Definitely. Over here, I'm paying even 10 euros more. But this is 6 years of age. So this is basically 110 euros. Divide by 6, we're under 20 euros a year. Even though this whiskey is more expensive, and it's the per year the better deal, and yet I'm disappointed because of the flavor profile. The taste, yummy, yummy, yummy. Sorry, the nose, yummy, yummy, yummy. The taste, good. This, very good. So would I have preferred a Madeira cask finish? Yes. Would I have preferred just the bourbon instead of the rye on there? Probably. I am not the biggest rye cask fan. The only one that I can, in recent memory, remember is the Dingle single pot still. That was a rye cask finish. This was very, very good. This was surprisingly good, but that's just me. Nc'nean's doing some good stuff. Now, they're doing some stuff that I don't like. I don't think there's been a rebel that I've applauded yet. The Huntresses are weird, and yet not really what they could and should be, in my opinion. But they're experimenting, and that's just fine. The prices are a little bit too much on the high side. They should not alienate, is the word I'm using here time and time again, their fan base that buy their standard product, say, hey, sustainable whiskey, organic barley, everything's fine. I'm willing to pay an extra 10 to 20 euros on top of that. And then we go up to the special editions, the Rebels and the Huntresses. Am I willing to pay double that again? And for the cask strength, it's double. For this, it's more than double. Is that really... Are there enough customers out there willing to pay that for this brand at the moment? I'm going to say maybe 10 to 20 euros less per bottle might actually create more turnover, or actually just might help push your brand more into the mindset of those sustainably, environmentally cautious or conscious people out there that are looking also to change their drinking habits to conform to their values and their ethics. And Nc'nean's doing a great job of that. They're not the only whiskey distillery in the world that is corporate B certified. Bruichladdich is it. Buffalo Trace in America is also corporate B certified, and there's other distilleries doing very, very good jobs of making great spirits and still being environmentally friendly. Just to name one up in Finland, Terveystalo, absolutely great. They've been using wood pellets now for over 10 years to heat their distillery, and much longer than here Nc'nean with Annabelle. But Annabelle was the first one to actually show the Scottish whiskey industry. It's not just a concept. It's just not a prototype. This is a working distillery, and come here, learn from us, and do it even better out there with the bigger distilleries. So, all right. So this was B minus, C plus, value for money. I'm going to go to C minus here. It's definitely not a D, but it's still a little bit on the pricey side for what we're getting. Over here, the cask strength, this is definitely a B for me for taste. Really, really liked it. The 99 euros, I can get it for 88 at the moment. Also a C to C minus. This is not something most people are going to buy, but if you want to try the best, in my opinion, the best Nc'nean I've had so far, that would be here, the cask strength. So, what is your personal opinion about Ex-Rye Cask matured whiskeys? Glenallachie has done it a little bit. Some other brands have done it. I still have a hard time. I think many Ex-Rye barrels were just used here. Maybe even Nc'nean used them. They don't say first fill bourbon. They say ex-American whiskey barrels. I would guess, I would assume, I would think there's some Ex-Rye in there. The distillery on the island here called, I remembered myself, Rase. They're also using Ex-Rye casks in their whiskey. Sorry, what other distilleries? Swallowed my own. Okay, good. What other whiskeys here actually with Ex-Rye do you like, enjoy, and can recommend? Thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing. WhiskyJason here. See you real soon. Bye-bye.